Back then, somebody's trying to talk. Here we go. Pay attention.
Welcome to the Lava Center. My name is Jan Mayer, and I'm one of the co-coordinators and coincidentally one of the playwrights tonight. But I'm up here tonight not to tell you about that, but just to welcome you. I always like to do a quick hand show. How many people are here for the very first time? Oh, that's so cool. Please come back. There's just a couple of housekeeping things to know about. In the extremely unlikely event of an emergency, as in we've never had one and we don't expect to, follow Lava staff out that door. Okay? We have a land acknowledgement. We like to acknowledge that we are on never ceded stolen lands, and there is a full acknowledgement on the wall behind the desk where you came in, so we encourage you to take a look at that. Let's see, restrooms you probably found out already, but there's one that is a non-gendered and accessible one on this floor, straight back, and then you hang a little left and right. There's also restrooms on the second floor, and they are gendered, men's and women's room. Is there anything else that I need to be saying? Oh yes,
Oh, no.
Your devices, please silence them so they don't become part of the plays. And I'm going to turn it over to Christine Benvenuto, who is the person whose brainchild this is, and she'll tell you more. Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming. This is the first time we've ever done anything like this here. It's a 25-hour play festival instead of a 24-hour because we realized daylight savings. And so we got an extra hour. But still, it's not easy for people to write, rehearse, and put on plays in 25 hours. The playwrights, 6 brave souls, last night, 5 o'clock, heard a prompt from me and literally picked names out of a hat, and then they had to write plays of roughly 10 minutes each for the prompt and for those playwrights. And they worked all night long, and they emailed me and texted me all night long. So I knew they were actually writing, which was amazing because I didn't know if they'd actually do it. And by, I think, 8 o'clock this morning, I had 6 plays in my inbox, which I think is incredible. We should thank the Greenfield Cultural Council because they gave a small grant, but without that grant, this wouldn't be happening. And the Lava Center and Greenfield Community TV, who are taping this, and it will be available thereafter on YouTube. So thank you so much, and I think that's all I need to tell you. So we've got 6 plays, 14 actors, and the first play, great, is Landslide by Jonathan Mirren, and Jonathan thanks Claire Churchill-Sater for co-directing the play with him.
What is that?
A cave?
Who's in there?
A beautiful unicorn named Layla.
Then what?
Then she lived there.
Something has to happen, like a landslide.
What's a landslide?
You
killed Layla!
No, she's alive.
Is everyone getting along today on our first day of kindergarten here at the Girls' School of Red Furniture?
No.
Excellent. Conflict is so important as a spur for growth. And grow they did. Mary and Susie were sisters from Rochester. Fraternal twins who were sometimes not terribly fraternal, but as they grew, they became closer. And when they went to college, 3,000 miles apart, they supported each other through some bad relationships, challenging roommates, and terribly boring first jobs. As their 30s started to emerge from the haze,
Toot toot.
like a distant ship approaching port, Mary suggested they make a special time for a special annual adventure together in the wilderness. So one afternoon, they boarded 2 planes and met at one airport to go on a long walk in a faraway place. They hiked for 2 or 3 days, deeper and deeper into the forest until they found a cave. And Mary said,
Let's go.
and Susie said,
Seems dangerous and dark and scary.
and Mary said,
Can you stop narrating the story, please?
and the narrator said, very well, I'll be back.
Anyway, you were always a scaredy cat, even when we were little, when you were too scared to pay for milk because the lunch lady wore all white, so you walked past all the kids waiting in line to pay for 170 days. 170 days of homogenized, pasteurized, antibiotic-laden milk. That year of theft is probably the root cause of Sugar Face Schools District's ongoing financial issues.
I have been considering making a donation, an anonymous donation.
Great. Come on. Exploring this cave is probably going to be one of the high points in our collective memory when we're in assisted living in New Jersey to be closer to our children.
Now, Susie didn't have children yet, so this barb didn't quite strike deep. But Mary's talk about collective memories did stir something, some wish to not live with regret, to take chances, to...
Stop it.
Very well, I'll
Be
back.
We know.
What was that?
That was a landslidey noise. Oh, you mean what was the referent? What was the actual thing, the actual event? Not the description, not the smoke, but the fire? Can you handle the fire?
We'll just have to see, won't we?
This was your idea.
You agreed to it.
How do we get out of here? Oh my God, the entrance is blocked by boulders.
This is the audience participation part, so would any of you be willing to be a boulder or some mud or sticks? Okay, great. If you could just stand for me, I'll show you what I need from you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Do we have, you were willing to, yeah, if you want to stand as well. You're going to come maybe a little bit over here for me. Perfect. I think maybe, you know, you could do like a rest there. You're probably going to, yep, okay, great. Okay, great, thank you. Just hold that for a second for me. Okay, we're stuck.
We're trapped, and this was your idea. Your idea. It's always your idea.
Susie, calm down. Okay, this is temporary. Didn't you see that story? The story in the news, the soccer team in Thailand? They were trapped just like us, and they all lived.
2 of the rescue team died. How are you going to feel if your macho bravura results in 2 deaths?
You're right. We should just stay here and die ourselves, not put anyone in danger. That's the only thing to do.
Are you out of your fucking mind?
Maybe I am. Do you see what I see?
A rock slide, an impenetrable mudslide, a no way out landslide where we didn't even think to bring a radio, a transponder, a cell phone.
I have my cell phone.
You do?
Yeah.
Why don't you call fucking 911?
Because it's one of Santa's elves. There was a boy, a very strange, enchanted boy. They say he wandered very far, over land and sea.
Can we pretend this isn't happening?
We can pretend, but it is happening. Am I right?
Absolutely doodly do.
Can you help us?
Absolutely doodly not.
Emotionally.
It's true that when things are coming to an end, like your lives, here's this cave. You get a chance to say you're sorry for all the things you did wrong, all the things that you want to say but haven't said.
So you're an elf priest?
Do you think I just play ping pong the other 50 weeks of the year? I mean, an elf craves stimulation, an elf craves dignity. An elf wants to be just like you and you, and you and you and you.
I thought this was going to be a helpful hallucination, not another problem.
I don't know.
I'm still the narrator, you know.
Either one, just let someone answer my call of distress.
Don't put it to your head. Speakerphone.
This is 911. Are you safe?
No.
Are you secure?
No.
Are you smelly?
Yes.
What's your location?
We're trapped inside a cave.
Which one?
Well, one we found, we were hiking in the woods.
Don't you think entering a cave in the middle of the woods is dumb?
Well, I mean, not completely. I mean, how are we supposed to know that this would happen? We're not in Thailand during the monsoon. I mean, we're Americans. We live in a stable, predictable, capitalist society where there is
Sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, swiftly fly the years.
Never mind. Just never mind.
Oh, please don't cry. You need to preserve your bodily fluids.
Fuck you.
I understand you're upset.
Just fuck you. My sister is passed out.
Oh, you're on a nice hike with your sister?
My twin sister.
I'm a twin.
No way.
I came out second.
Well, I came out first.
Huh. The thing to do to revive your unconscious fraternal twin sister, whose name is...
Susie.
And your name is?
Mary.
And your birthday?
What difference does it make?
Well, we sell your data.
But I don't consent. Cookies are for eating.
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy?
Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality.
Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see.
I'm just a poor boy. I need no sympathy. Because I'm easy come, easy go, little high, little low. Any way the wind blows doesn't really matter to me. To me. Do you know why it doesn't matter?
Because we're trapped in a cave?
Bingo!
Just stop it.
Just stop it.
Mama just killed a man. Put a gun against his head. Pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life has just begun. And now I've gone and thrown it all away.
You killed the narrator elf.
He made fun of me.
He was trying to help us.
Badly.
You see, I told you someone was going to die.
Susie, I need to tell you something.
Okay.
About Mom.
Yeah.
Do you remember when I was 7, and she had that box she kept in her closet with all the old jewelry and the Catholic medals?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I went in there and I took a medal and I buried it in the yard.
So?
Well, then I went back a few days later after church
Yeah.
and I dug it up and I brought it to her and said that I found it in the yard. And she said,
Was it just on the ground?
"No, Mama, it was under the ground."
Oh, like buried treasure?
Kind of like that. Like kind of buried in a cave if ants had a cave.
And how did you find it?
I heard it calling.
What did it say?
It said, "Dig me out."
Oh, so that's what you did.
And then it said, "Don't keep me, bring me to Mama like a good girl." So that's what I'm doing.
You are so sweet. Not like your sister.
What's wrong with my sister, Mama?
She's not honest and true.
This is complete bullshit. I was the good one. I was well behaved.
And where has that gotten you?
In a cave with you.
Right.
Remember, girls, I love you both.
They found us.
We're here.
Is everyone okay?
Yes.
Who are you?
I'm the director. We only had 3 actors, and the playwright is nowhere to be found, so, I'm here to rescue you.
Just like Luke Skywalker, but 44 years later. Who wants to go first?
Susie should go first. I'm the one who dragged her into this mess.
I suddenly feel like I'm in The Goonies or an old Brady Bunch episode.
Nope. We're in 2024, November 3rd, 2024, and this ain't no movie. This is theater, the real thing. Mama, didn't mean to make you cry. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow, carry on, as if nothing really matters.
Too late. My time has come. Sends shivers down my spine. Body's aching all the time. Goodbye, everybody. I've got to go. Gotta leave it all behind and face the truth.
Susie?
Landslidey sound.
Susie! Can you hear me? Mama, ooh, I don't want to die. I sometimes wish I'd never been born at all.
I see
See
a little silhouette of a man.
Scaramouche, when you do the fandango, thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening me.
Galileo, Figaro, Magnifico.
But I'm just a poor girl, nobody loves me.
She's just a poor girl from a poor family. Easy come, easy go. Will you let me go?
Nothing really matters to me. Nothing matters to me.
You see, this is what you will find so valuable at the Girls' School of Red Furniture. Building your future together, one moment, one day, one month, 1 year at a time. And before you know it, you'll be out in the world like me, having adventures that no one could predict.
Not even Mama?
No, Susie, not even her. Are you ready to sing the school song?
Yes, ma'am.
The whole class can join in.
This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island. From the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me.
I didn't tell you something before the first one. I was on the fence about whether to say it. I think within another play or two, you probably would have guessed it. But the prompt I gave them was, can we pretend this isn't happening? And I think you'll see how that plays out in each of these plays, including the next one, which is The Voyage by Sylvia.
Do you remember when we first met?
Vaguely.
I do. I thought it wasn't going to be so impressive when I got older. But it is.
Sometimes I think I remember, and I think more or less the same.
So many years ago. We used to always be in the same place.
More.
What saddens me?
We have changed.
It was inevitable. Put that away. You don't frighten me. You're acting like an 8-year-old.
I don't think I'm even 8. I'm not even 8 years old yet.
Sorry, 7.5.
I don't feel the same.
We are not.
I would like to learn how to fly.
The window's open.
You want me to jump?
If you want to, be my guest. You know, now with your constant in and out and about, you remind me of a fish without its bowls. Stop that. You don't frighten me.
It's a toy. Maybe that's how I am feeling. Like a fish out of a bowl. I can't breathe.
I am the one who can't go on like this. You make a decision about how to handle your life, or you fly. I am the one who can't breathe. If you need help to fly, I'll help you.
I can't just draw the curtain and say everything will be all right. I need to walk away from these shadows. I feel an ocean of souls in my own soul. I need to respond to my own ocean. I can't go on like this. During the pandemic, we were hoping for life to return just as it was, but it never did. We had to adapt to the change. We can't pretend it'll ever be the same. We can't pretend it didn't happen. That was real, and what we're going through now is real. I have to find the spirit of my own soul in solitude and hold on to it. She's right. I should fly.
I'm not the same as when we met.
You live out of illusions.
Who are you?
I am a mirror of your own being.
Oh, forces of malice, go away. I don't need you.
I am yourself.
No, go away from me.
I only want to unmask you. I only want to help you find the key to open the door of lightness.
Oh, now it is your ego who is talking. You are a negative force in me. I want my life to be free. I need to find my own door.
You were never able to be without me, and I want to help you.
No, you should help yourself. I have to escape from you. I need to find my way out.
Too late. You can't exist without me. We are prisoners of each other.
Oh, you made me your prisoner. I want my life.
We need to find that key together. We cannot separate.
Oh. I was dreaming. But maybe he was right. We are prisoners of each other. We created our own lives to be that way. I remember when we first met, I was going to be an artist and he was going to be a scientist. I helped him to become one, I know. I helped him to get what he wanted out of his life. And I always had to work to survive. But now I want my life back. And there really is no place for him in my being. It's not too late to start from zero. We entered in a labyrinth of time. And we allowed time to devour us into each other. And we have to find the exit on our own. I am alive. Yes! Alive.
third play is Halftime by Brian Rust. Brian would like to give special thanks to Arwen Miller for her excellent special effects makeup.
Yes, Dr. Miller. Yes, I've been following your advice. I've kept her away from anything that could be weird or upsetting. A simple, normal, regular routine, just like you said. What? Would you say she's gotten any better? No, I don't think so. And that thing on her face, what you're calling a rash? Yeah, I think we're gonna have to get a second opinion on that. Yeah, all due respect. Oh yeah. Oh sure. Yeah. Honey, how long ago did you touch that weird crystal?
3 weeks, I think. False! It was 1/14th of an orbit around this puny little orb you call the sun.
I'm gonna say 3 weeks.
I do not know what a week is.
You heard that, didn't you? You still think this is just stress? Well, okay, well, I mean, 3 weeks ago she touched a weird crystal, and every day since she's been a little bit worse. Yeah, every day she's been a little bit worse.
What am I?
Oh, you, hold on. You are the love of my life. Molly, sweet, how are you feeling?
How am I feeling? Well, my back hurts me like I slept on it wrong. The last episode of Murders in the Building just came out, and I'm looking forward to seeing that. And let's see. Oh yes, I feel like my head has a 10,000-year-old spirit living inside of it that's trying to make its way from the inside out.
Hey, remember what the doctor said? No talking about it. It stays away, okay? Just keep everything calm and normal, and she'll go away.
Calm? Normal? There's nothing normal about this place. Where's Akuma's ice palace? Where's her chariot driven by her favorite mammoths? Where are the 500 dancers that are painted brightly that form beautiful pictures in the sky when I fly over her?
Well, we're working on that. But for right now, can I talk to Molly once more? I kind of need to talk to Molly. Molly?
Yeah, I'm right here, silly. What's the matter?
Of course you are. Yeah, you've always been right there. It's just a test, right? So, can I get you something normal? Toast? Green tea? Yogurt? With no probiotics?
I'm okay. I am in control, okay? Look, I just need to get ready for my online class that I'm teaching in. Oh my God, right now. Where did the time go? Sign in here. Okay. Hello, students. Welcome to the Archaeology 102 class. Thanks for your patience while I took sick leave, but I'm back, and I thought we'd start by talking about the article that I sent you to read. So, any thoughts about that? Okay, don't everyone talk at once. Tyler, Fiona, you read it, right? Okay. Raise your hand if you read the article. And no one. Nobody. Tyler, stop pretending like your screen is frozen. I can see you breathing. Nobody. You had 10 days to read an 18-page paper, an article, and nobody read it, not one of you? Okay. I am not going to lie to you. I'm going to be totally honest with you. This makes me feel a bit, makes me feel a little, wretched souls. All of you wretched souls. You waste my time, you waste your chance to obtain the fruits of knowledge that generations of your ancestors have labored to obtain. In my day, you would have had to have swam over through a moat of fire and slaughtered 3 librarians to get such facts as these. You think to test me. You think I am weak, that I am gentle. But I will send plagues upon you that will make your skin look like a chocolate donut that's been ran over by a car and smushed. I will sprout tails so that your clothes will fit you bulky and ruined. I will unleash the gates of Hades so that it will send out loose hound dogs, ghostly hound dogs that will haunt you and hunt you from midnight to dawn if you do not do my assignment in the next 20 minutes.
Okay, snap out of it.
Howard?
I'm here, huh? I'm here. It'll be okay. It'll be okay.
Howie, I'm scared.
Well, I know. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll say that your computer was hacked. And we'll send out an apology, and we'll get better medication. Maybe an exorcism.
Howie, I'm scared at how good that felt.
What?
Howie, don't get me wrong, I love my students, but when she started yelling at them like that, threatening them, that wasn't just her. There was a part of me that was my frustration. There was a part of me that wanted her to shoot out magic at them and make them sprout tails. Well, sometimes sprouting tails is the only way to get students to learn.
I'm trying to talk to my wife.
You are not my advisor. You are not green with trees. You do not have a mustache. You are not him. I do not need to listen to anything you say.
Does not make a single bit of. Hold that thought. You weak girl. Give up and let me take over. Easier for both of us. No! Get out of my head! This is my life! You're wasting it. You do not even have a palace. I don't need a palace. I have friends, a husband, a job that I enjoy. Boring. No! Well, maybe a little bit, but boring is sometimes okay. Boring is sometimes just boring. You listen to me. Let me take over, and when it is complete, I will turn all of your enemies into piñatas. But not any piñatas. These are piñatas that will shoot frogs out of them instead of candy. They will not even be piñatas that people will want at parties. They will be awful. Krita Kuma. Is I, your advisor.
Yes, checks out.
I'm here to advise you, to help you, help me help you. If you tell me how this Molly person can stop you from taking over, then I can stop her from stopping you.
Clever advisor. You must keep her confused and stressed. That will weaken her soul.
Right, naturally. And remind me, what makes her strong?
That is to always remind her of the things that make her completely happy, which you would not know, of course, naturally, because you do not know her.
Yeah, that is true, yes. Now, I advise you to hide yourself away and sleep so she doesn't think that I'm helping.
Clever advisor. I will go now. Who are you?
Oh, Molly, it's me.
How would you scare the hell out of me?
Molly, listen, I found out something really important. She doesn't want you to have your soul strong. That's how we beat her, by getting your soul as strong as possible.
Okay. And how do we do that? Vitamin C?
No. We need to think about the times in your life when you've been absolutely happy.
Oh, okay, good.
Like our wedding.
Oh.
What, you weren't totally happy with our wedding?
I was, mostly, but it was also stressful. And then there was that thing with your Aunt Edith.
Right. Yeah, that argument in the parking lot. And the tire slashing. Well, I had forgotten about it. Okay, our first date.
Yeah.
And that's our grade either.
Howie, I've never told you this, but I had to pee the whole time.
Wow, I am not an observant person.
I know. The first time that we went roller skating together.
Seriously? But you fell down 4 times.
Yes, and you fell down 8 times, and every time you did this thing with your arms and your face. Yes, that's exactly right. You did exactly that. That whole time I was laughing so hard I could barely breathe. Oh, no, I'm not feeling her as much. This may sound strange, but I think it's working.
Well, if this is what it takes, I'll put on roller skates every day.
While she's still quiet, I should check my email to see if I still have a job. Oh, God, there's already an email from the dean.
So soon? Well, the post office is hiring.
Yeah, thanks. 18 students have, in the last half hour, has contacted me individually and 3 through TikTok.
TikTok. It's a kiss of death.
They're urging me to bring you on for more hours this semester, saying it was the best class that they've ever had. And they wanted to hear more punishments.
That's nuts.
Finally, humans with good taste.
The next play is The Curve of the Sword by Nina Gross.
Will the swords be live?
Of course they'll be live. How else are we going to kill each other?
You're sure that's what they want us to do?
I've lived here all my life. It's a blood sport. They want blood.
What if we don't give it to them?
Maya, that's not an option. The gods, Oyama, will be angered.
I guess.
You guess? The last time Oyama cursed this land, there's evidence everywhere.
You believe it?
What difference does it make if I believe it? They want blood.
I believe that.
And sacrifice to appease the gods. You do believe in the gods.
I was born on the day of wrath and dedicated to Oyama herself.
Auspicious?
She supposedly aids me in everything I do.
Supposedly. Then you don't believe in the gods.
I don't know. I've never seen one. Have you?
No. To be honest, I don't know if I believe.
Wow.
You just said you didn't believe.
I said I haven't seen one.
You said supposedly. Look, it doesn't matter anymore. Maybe they will move into us as soon as the drums start to play. Maybe not. I don't know what I believe. I would never admit that to anyone. God, it feels good to say it aloud.
In a way, I do feel honored, though. The council chose us because of our skill.
Are you feeling better about it then?
I'll accept whatever happens. What else is there? It's the only option.
There are 3 options as I see it. Option 1, you kill me and you live.
To be sacrificed.
Yes, but that's better than dying in battle.
Of course, dying in battle has a certain ring to it.
The winner gets a parade.
Accolades.
Garlands? Oh, got it. Sorry.
No, it's good. You made me laugh.
And cry.
That's just because it's been so long since I've laughed.
Well, sorry just the same.
Don't say that after you kill me. It will look terrible. So what are the other options?
I kill you or you kill me. Either way, the harvest is good. Or we could make a suicide pact and maybe bring down civilization.
The 5th world only ends when the snake consumes us in darkness. That won't happen for 40 cycles. Your idea would only bring down the wrath of Oyama in the form of every citizen on the council would blame our extended families, every member of our extended families. Not an option. But seriously, if it's me who kills you, how do you want to die?
You can't plan for it. It's not going to be like a kata with every move rehearsed.
We could start with the kata, the 52 counts, just to show our solidarity. And we do have that, don't we? Solidarity.
If we start with the kata, I know what you were going to do next, and I could use it to my advantage.
If I die, will you even grieve?
Only after I gloat.
That's not funny.
I'm being honest. The fire in my belly, the victory.
I'll probably win.
We'll see about that.
Are we practicing?
Are we?
We don't have a lot of time.
One night.
What a fucking beautiful night. The stars.
Wow. You know something? If I have to die, I want you to be the one who killed me. It would be an honor.
Wow.
You're shaking.
It's cold. I'm not afraid. Okay. I'll admit I'm having thoughts about what else we might do with the time that we have left.
The gods would be pleased.
Just for tonight. Can we pretend this isn't happening?
Okay, let's just lie here and soak up the sky. See the jaguar looking down on us.
And Janae, with all of her children.
I used to think about having kids.
That's not an option now.
No. Do you wish it was?
Wishing is for fools. Everyone has to die sometime.
Wise words. Shall we warm each other up?
What are you contemplating?
Same thing you were contemplating a moment ago.
It's bad luck mixing fluids the night before a battle.
Tomorrow won't hinge on luck.
It will weaken you more than it will weaken me.
Tomorrow's battle will be determined by skill.
And I have faith in mine.
So let's drink the wine. To the curve of the sword.
To the curve of the sword.
I love you.
Are you trying to disarm me?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Maya,
Yes,
I love you.
I love you too. And tomorrow, I'm gonna fuck you up.
That's the spirit. You know, you're beautiful when you're fierce.
It's you again. I thought when they took you away it was for good.
Not happy to see me, huh?
It's the trap door. Whenever it opens, I think of the end. My nerves can't take it.
How long have you been in here?
Weeks, I think. It's hard to keep track. The lights seem to come on randomly, and there's nothing but like grains of rice to keep track of the days. There are rats. I think there are rats.
Heavenly rats?
Alien rats. Or regular rats they picked up someplace. Whatever they are, they ate my calendar. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Did they prod you with a lightsaber thing?
And then they put me in a disinfectant chamber. I've never been this clean.
They did that to me too my first day.
Matching outfits. Have you figured out where we are?
I don't know. All I know is that there's more of them than there are of us, and you were the first person to be put in this room with me.
It must be rough. Being alone all this time.
One of them comes in to stare at me sometimes. Mostly they just toss these meal packets into the room, throw them like we're zoo animals. Or maybe you already know the drill. The packets are mostly rice, fortified rice.
How do you know it's fortified?
I've never been healthier. I'm strong as a horse. I'm surprised I haven't grown a new leg. So what did you find out?
I had dreams, I guess. You were there. It was intense. I would have said it was memories, but you don't seem to remember me at all.
Weird. I wouldn't trust anything if I were you.
They told me you were resistant.
What are you, a spy? They don't talk to me.
The tall one showed us pictures.
They showed us nothing.
You didn't want to see. The world we knew is gone.
You're delusional.
Or maybe it's about to be gone.
You had some serious trip.
You really couldn't understand them?
Of course not.
But you must have understood what the counselor was conveying.
No. No and no.
You don't want to know.
They want us for some experiment, or they want us to be like a mated pair for the zoo.
It's bigger than that.
Shut up.
You've been here for weeks?
Maybe less.
You must have experienced some...
Yes?
Memories? You said they stare at you.
Okay. The one who keeps coming back, I call them the psychiatrist. They come in and they stare at me like they're waiting for me to spill my guts.
And the memories come flooding in? I've shared 2 lifetimes with you. Nothing?
You are delusional, and they make you hallucinate.
The thing is, it was the most freeing experience I've ever had, and I can't wait to go back out there, and you've been hiding in here.
Hiding? We're being held captive. What planet are you on? That was a joke. We are on a different planet. Or a spaceship.
Wow, that's how you experienced it?
It is a prison. What drug did they give you?
I remember the lifetimes. They happened. I remember you.
Even if I believed in lifetimes, that wouldn't change our situation.
You should let them in. They have so much to give.
I was perfectly content with my one lifetime, thank you.
Tell me about it.
I had a nice apartment, a nice job at the library, and a nice membership at the Y, and a nice cat, and friendly neighbors on one side, and what's it to you?
Don't you wonder what happened to your old life?
I suppose it's going on without me.
Or not.
You've been here for one day, and you think that you know more than I do.
I think you know more than you do. have to admire you, though. You have to be tough to resist. They're so powerful.
They come in and we stare each other down.
You don't want to know. That's why you've been cooped up here.
I suppose you think that they're gods.
No, I don't know what to believe, but I do think they're here to help us. Open your eyes the next time they stare at you. Open your whole mind.
This is too freaky. Can't we just pretend this isn't happening?
What are you afraid of? I mean, just look at what you've created for yourself.
What I've created?
Nothing but a cot.
I can take it.
There's no toilet. You said you've been here for how long?
Weird.
See, it's not your earthly body that's gotten stronger. Your earthly body would need a toilet. Everything in this room is so dark. Maybe it's our light, not our darkness, that frightens us the most.
I've heard that before. I am not going to let them just slip into my mind.
Maybe you're right. We shouldn't rely on them. Maybe they're the ones we've been waiting for.
I've heard that one too.
The world we knew may be gone. There's nothing we can do about it. Maybe we need to focus on what's in front of us. Maybe the limits are the illusion. The prison cell, the rats that ate your rice calendar, time itself. If the counselor could help me see things I'd forgotten, maybe I can do the same thing. Maybe we are the gods. I have an idea. Hold my hand.
What?
Trust me. Trust yourself.
I trust myself.
Hold my hand and look out. Far out. As far as you can see.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Stars. Galaxies.
Endless possibilities.
Wow.
Waiting by Henry Balsavoon.
Strangers in the night, exchanging glances, lovers at first sight. What were the chances?
Excuse me. Excuse me? Can you say Irish wristwatch 3 times fast? Waiting for the bus? Waiting for the bus?
Yes. It's late.
Oh, you never know when they'll come. You're not from here.
No.
From whence do you hail?
Huh? New York.
Unique New York. Unique New York. Unique New York. Must be nice.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, the big city, always something happening.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, cold cuts were in my fridge. They get oily after a while. It's just their nature. Nature's a strange word to use with cold cuts, which are anything but natural, but never mind. All this talk about cold cuts, the wind will blow them away. The fierce, strong winds of change. Fly away, cold cuts, fly away into the void beyond.
Can we pretend this isn't happening?
So, what's your job?
escrow officer in a real estate firm.
Escarole makes a good salad. Good with cold cuts. What brings you here to Russell?
The new industrial park in Russell Center. You know, this town, I noticed there's different names for different sections.
Villages. Russell Center. Russell City. Russell Town. Russell Depot, Russell Village, and the Buckleberry Falls.
Well, it's confusing.
Well, wherever you go, there you are.
This bus is taking forever.
Are you a waiter? Do you wait a lot?
You know, it seems like I'm always waiting for something, but like I'm not ever going anywhere.
Yes,
Do you know what I mean?
yes, waiting. Being here, but wanting to be there. Some people spend their whole lives waiting to start living. It's a state of mind. We don't want this present, so we focus on the future.
You're quite the thinker.
I like to make it a habit of monitoring my mental and emotional state for the purpose of self-observation. Okay. So, what do you do for fun?
I don't really seem to have much time for fun.
Oh, that's too bad. Work isn't fun.
It's work. Fast-paced, stress-inducing. Work, 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 hard work. I'm sorry. It's just always something.
Well, yes. We let the chips fall wherever they may, where they may fall as anyone's guess. So that's why we've been advised to let them fall where they may. The element of surprise and random occurrences at work here. There may be in the hearts of humans a cell or two that is different. So the night will fall, and evening will be a memory, and everyone will get on their rooftops and yell, "Oh, say, what is that lavender notebook under your hairy arm, Fyodor?" This they will all say in unison. Oh, what's that? You're a woman of action. I like that. You waiting for the bus? What's your name?
Amy.
Amy, Bobamy, banana, banana, Bobamy, FIFA, Mammy, Amy.
What's your name?
Iris. Iris, like the colored part of the eye that surrounds the pupil. Iris.
Hello, Iris.
And what's your name?
My name is Jen. Don't wear it out.
Do you always have this much fun? Are you always this happy?
Oh, why not? Beats the alternative. Some people say I'm crazy. And I just tell them I'm crazy about life. Bad thoughts come up. I just let them go. I turn off my mind, relax, and float downstream.
That's good, I guess.
Amy, are you happy?
I think that's my boss. Thanks, Iris. Hey, Iris. Irish wrist watch. Irish wrist watch.
Irish wrist watch.
Yes!
The last play is Decision Day by Jan Mayer. Jan thanks ALR Keaton for their voting.
Precinct 4? What does this say? 4. So I'm in the right place, yeah? Name, please? Nadesidita Perdue. It's my first time. That's wonderful. I'm very nervous, to be honest. I've never done this before. I'm not sure I'm ready. Spell your name, please. Nedecidita. Last name Perdue. Perdue. Like the chicken. You can call me Nettie. An interesting name, Nettie. Does that mean something? I'm not sure. I'm lost. Oh, first time, huh? That's what my name means. I see. And you're here to vote for your very first time today? Well, I mean, I always meant to. I mean, it's not, I just never really got to it. Yeah. Well, I found you. Sign here, please. Here's your ballot. Make sure you vote on both sides of that, and then you can wait over there next to the booth. Thank you. You look familiar. Have we met? I don't think so. Maybe you have a twin. I mean, I'm sure I've seen you somewhere. Do I look familiar to you? I'm sorry, no. I am just sure I've seen you somewhere. Are you an actress? Well, actually, I am an assertiveness coach. But I have done some acting in community theater from time to time. What's something I might have seen you in? Well, I did Free Fall at the Playhouse last January. No way! I was in that too. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't recognize you. Oh, I played the ghost. I was invisible. I just wafted back and forth. Oh, of course I never saw you because we were never on stage at the same time. You were great. Ah, thanks. You were invisible, but good in an invisible sort of way. It's the story of my life. You wafted well, I'm sure. Hey, we may have seen each other in the backstage or a curtain call. Maybe, but it's not just that. I've seen you somewhere else, too. This is my first time. Yes, you said that already. Nervous about it. I mean, it's hard to make decisions. It's always been hard for me to make decisions. I mean, I'm always afraid of making the wrong decision. I mean, it's like my name, you know? My mother told me I was breech. Like, I couldn't decide even to be born. Like, I was heading back inside, you know? So she named me the Decidita because it means not decisive in some language nobody but her knows about.
Oh, it's a lovely name, lovely sounding name.
Like I was afraid of making a commitment to life? Yeah, to life. And when I got older, that's when I realized my last name is Chicken. So, you're an assertiveness coach?
That's right.
Can I ask you something? Do people ever bump into you?
Not particularly.
Well, they do to me. They just walk right into me as if I'm not there. Once, I stood on the corner of First and Main, right downtown, as an experiment, you know? And I just stood there, and people walked right through me. I mean, they stepped on my feet even, but they didn't see me. Very rude. Tell me about it.
You could have tricked them.
Oh, no, I could never do that.
Because
I was raised in the Midwest.
you just got to practice. Look, here, I'll coach you. I'm going to stand here like you're on your corner, and I'm going to walk into you, and I want you to stop me and make me apologize.
Oh, no, I couldn't do that. I mean, you do this for a living. I mean, I'd have to pay you, and I can't afford to do that. I can't afford to pay you. What if someone came in to vote? Or worse even, what if one of the poll watchers came in? What would we tell them?
Not going to happen, because everybody voted already. We had 99.97% early voting in this precinct. All day long, it's been empty. And now that the polls are about to close, it's really just you and the dude in the booth. And he must be one of those famous undecideds, because he's been in there at least 15 minutes. I hope you're not an undecided like you seem to be. I have to kick you out in 10 minutes.
Well, it's my name. I mean,
Well, we'll fix that. Now, stand here. Like you're on the corner, like you own the corner. I'm going to walk into you, and don't give way.
Okay. Sorry. Excuse me.
No, don't apologize. Stay firm.
You'll step on me.
Don't let me.
Whoa.
No. You make me back off.
I don't want to push you.
Do it with the power of your presence. That's what I teach. The power of presence. POP for short.
That's where I've seen you. Your TED Talk. The POP protocol.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, I watched it so many times. It's very inspiring. POP. You make it sound so easy.
It?
Everything. Life.
Well, okay then, you know. Third time. What's the third time? If you see my talk, you should know. Third time is
the charm.
Right, the charm. That's what it is. Now, this time you're gonna pop me one with your charm. Try it. Pop with charm. Pop with charm. Pop. Okay, here I come. Get ready. Pop, pop, pop. Not bad. This time I want you to really believe it. Believe in yourself. Have the courage of your convictions. Think of something you really believe in. Pop. Pop. Okay, hold that popped up. Now, courage, here I come. Pop, 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 pop. Now you're cooking with gas.
Oh, what a horrible metaphor. Don't you know how bad that is for the air quality around here?
Good, excellent. Keep going. Stand up for yourself. Stand up for your corner. Stand up for your own damn metaphors.
Pop! You will have to walk around me.
Good. Say more.
This is where I'm standing. I'm standing here.
Great.
I am not moving.
Fabulous.
I have a right to be here. I have a right to an opinion. I have rights.
I don't.
Pop!
Whoa! I think you've got it. You've really got it. Now, are you ready to vote?
I'm ready.
Good, because the polls close at 7 o'clock. Hey, Mr. Indecision in there. It's time to let someone else have a turn.
Hey in there. I want to vote.
Come on, wrap it up.
My turn.
Oh, I gotta vote. Oh my God. Oh. Let's just pretend this isn't happening. Oh, I'm so sorry, sir. Oh. Ah! Well, don't worry, you'll still have your vote, sir. Vote! 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 Scene.